Hi, how are you?
I'm fantastic, and you have a lot of support here. So you must have some great things to
Yeah.
say.
Look, well, I'm in Sydney here, so we're facing some of the harshest lockdowns that we've seen in Australia to date. Um, we're not allowed to travel more than 5 kilometres from our house, even to get groceries. We try to order groceries online, particularly Western Sydney here, which is facing the worst lockdowns where people can't go to work unless they've had the jab. And you try to order groceries online and they don't, they're inundated. So we're in a really difficult situation. We previously had a rule where there was what's called a singles bubble, where you can go and see your friend if you don't have a partner. Now that's changed as well, where you have to actually register one person only that you're allowed to visit, and that person needs to be no more than 5 kilometers from your house. It is tyranny. Tyranny.
Wasn't there a day when they said wasn't it supposed to end like last week or did they extend it? What happened with that?
No, so as of last night, they've announced that it's going to get even harsher. And our Premier actually used the word war on television yesterday. She said, this is literally a war. So I think that language was very deliberate. It's not a mistake that she said those words. We know very well that they announce their intentions before they get to what they're planning. So we're watching her very closely over the coming weeks to see what else she comes out with. Our Victorian Premier, a couple of weeks ago, before they went into their next lockdown, said that we are going to probably get to a stage where quarantining at home is no longer going to be safe, and hinted that people are going to need to start going to facilities to quarantine. They've built many of these 1,000-bed facilities all across Australia. We're seeing them pop up like pimples.
It's creepy. I'm just trying to look online because I'm just saying. Okay, so you guys had August 14th, you had 490 cases. August 13th, you had 414 cases, 376 cases on the 12th. So you guys are at like 400 cases. How many people are there in Australia?
25 million.
25 million. 400 cases of COVID-19. And how many people?
25 million.
If they can do this, they can do this forever. That's what I hope people realize in Australia and America. If they can say there's 300 cases, there's 400 cases in a country of millions upon tens of millions of people, and that justifies us taking away your gym, your restaurant, your bar, your business, like the one guy we had who said his family restaurants or bars been closed down.
But you basically, all the shops are closed. So all the restaurants, so my family owns a bar. We've been locked down for over 200 days so far. So we've lost about 3 mil, man. And
I don't understand how people don't realize this is literally never going to end, and it's so clearly bigger than just crushing a sickness.
Yeah, I spoke to a lady from New York the other night who said 50% of the city is functioning as if there's no virus. And they achieved that through mass non-compliance. The problem that we have in Australia is that people are very compliant people. We're law-abiding citizens for the most part. We don't have weapons and things like that. We've never really, well, for a very long time, never had to stand against our government because for the most part, they've appeared to be doing the right thing for us. But, you know, it's evident to us that with these lockdowns that are harsher than any other Western country right now, that our government is not looking after us, and they have a very sinister plan here.
How many people are there again? Can you tell me in Australia?
25 million.
Okay, 25 million. And I'm just on the info right now. August 14th, there were 4 deaths. So over 400 cases, 4 deaths with that many people. Unbelievable. What else do people need to know about the lockdowns? And I'm going to put this on my Facebook or YouTube, but I do know I don't know if I'd call it a blackout, but I don't see a lot of media reporting on this like at all. And to me, it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolute insanity. And I guess the main thing that I want to say to Australians is we need mass non-compliance right now. We need numbers. We need people to stop being afraid. And we really need to raise awareness around the world of what's going on.